Okay, should we do a little rapid fire round? Corbusier or BV Doshi?
Corbusier.
Corbusier. Raza or Souza?
Raza.
Why? Because it's geometrical.
Not so much the geometry. In fact, the earlier sort of cityscapes are like something that really draw me. I think they're really quite magical.
Maybe that's full circle. The city is your canvas.
Maybe I just keep coming back to it,
Your favorite architect in the world? I would say my favorite architect is Frank Lloyd Wright. My favorite building is Falling Water.
I love a lot of Corbusier's work. I love early Renzo Piano work. I love Sana's work. There are so many buildings and architects that one sort of, grown up with.
One of the buildings that you like in the world?
I do like the Mill Workers Association a lot. I think that the IIM is a fantastic building. I'd love to go to Dhaka and visit, the assembly building. That the Pompidou Center is a really fantastic building for the time that it came up. I love sort of Lubetkin's Finsbury Health Center in the 1930s for what it was doing to public health architecture in the world. I love Sana's, I think the Rolex Center is really poetic. I mean, I can just go on and on.
Favorite artist worldwide? I'm not talking about India.
It could probably be Richard Serra, Donald Judd. I like Rachel White-Reed a lot. I like Julie Mayer too. Anselm Kiefer.
I could associate Donald Judd with you very easily.
Yeah.
What's your favorite hobby?
I write a little bit. I don't, not for public, for my own consumption, and I like to read a lot of philosophy.
What's your greatest inspiration in your life?
I don't know. I think the thought that I must continue to learn for as long as I live. And I think that sort of is something that never, so it's not necessarily a person in that sense, it's more an idea that it's never too late.
Art or architecture, or are you an architect or an artist? You have to choose one. You can't say I don't know. Which one would it be?
I've asked this question so often, and I always sidestep it, right? Because I genuinely don't have an answer for this. Because as I said, intellectually they're both kind of stimulated by the same thing. In their practice, they're kind of totally different. But I will tell you something that, if you talk about complete creative and intellectual freedom, art gives it to you, right. And it's fantastic. But when you talk about kind of, being able to make a certain kind of an impact on society, then, architecture gives that to you. So if you ask me that, do you get this great project to be able to kind of, do low income housing or do some sort of a hospital for a whole, series of hospitals for a city? Do you take that up? No, of course you grab it with both hands, but, equally. So I think that, I can't. I'm just not going to answer that question.
It's easy for me because, of course, I would choose art. So, yeah,
but you're so fortunate in that way, right? You're surrounded by art, and you're sort of, you choose art. So it's great,
Please join us on November 1st, 5 p.m. for an exciting discussion on art and design.